Talking about Lukaku, his apology, which is something I've never seen before. His face having to apologise.
Oh, sorry. Friends, are we friends again?
I've got a text here, no name on it. It says, "Whoa, Lauren Lukaku gives us sorry, more insincere than my 8-year-old football-loving lad when he's done massive wrong and thinks, mate, I can win me over. Please. Stinks and pathetic. £90 million, been injured or not playing half a season. Why are you supporting this behaviour?" No, I'm not saying I'm supporting this behaviour at all. I've said he was an idiot. I'm not supporting his behaviour. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, you let it go, and it sums his up.
Do you know what, mate? Do you know what, mate?
Sums his up.
Do you know what, mate? It's over. It's done.
It's not over.
Man, it's up to him now. Get on the pitch. Let your that's what I say. Let your football do the talking.
Well, he's going to have to. That's for
do
sure.
You know what, getting stuck into your mob tomorrow night.
Wow.
Do you know what? Imagine if you're Eric Dyer now, seeing that apology, you think, oh God, look. I've got Big Rom.
No, I'll
Big
be in his
Rom
ear.
will be dealing
if
with
I'm
you.
playing against him, I'll be in his ear going,
Oh, sorry.
for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Lukaku, sorry.
Manchester United as well, we want to hear from you. What is going on at your football club? Absolute shambles of a performance. 03 717 22 33 Let's go to Daniel, who's a Man United fan. Daniel, good evening.
Hi mate, how's it going?
Right, Dan.
Just want to ask Jason a quick question. If you were given the Man United job, right, and they said you got 2 years to do whatever you like, so money's no object, you can be as ruthless as you like, what would you do?
Right, well... The
5-point plan. Can we have a
5-point plan?
Have you got a number 5?
What's happening
not
there?
that one. That was Jason Cundy's 5-point plan.
Oh, come on! Say sorry. Sorry.
Sorry.
Do you know what? The first thing I think you have to do is right at the very top. If you have a look at some of the signings that Manchester United have made, they signed Wan-Bissaka for £50 million, right? Yeah. A brilliant defender. Brilliant defender.
He's a good defender.
Oh, I think he's okay. No, I'll say it. One-on-one, he's a brilliant defender, right?
He's all right.
Yeah.
You won't see many people get past him, right? They don't often. If you're playing against
Are you
United,
telling me that Manchester United can't produce a player like Wan-Bissaka through their academy? They've had to go out and spend £50 million on one.
Well, that's why you have a budget.
They should have 2 or 3 of them. It's Manchester United.
They did over the years. They've had Neville.
Exactly. So where are they?
Well, they've still produced. Man United produced a lot of players from the academy. Maybe not as many of late, but they certainly do. Rashford's come through. You've got Jesse Lingard is still there.
Jesse Lingard? He's 28.
Mate, he's still come from the youth ranks, didn't he? But I think the problem we've got is I don't know whether there's been some joined up thinking about where United are going over the next 5 to 10 years. So you've got a right back who's brilliant defensively, yet when he goes over the halfway line, he cannot play the way that United want to play with a wide man. United have always played wide men. That's why they brought in Sancho. They needed a man out on that right hand side.
We're playing him on the left.
And I don't know whether it's been made. It's the risk of repeating everyone else's points, but not to have gone out to buy a defensive midfielder over the last 3 or 4 windows. Yeah, that problem has been there for a long time. It's not like it's just turned up.
What players would you get rid of? I mean, I've looked at the managerial side of it. I believe that I don't think any manager is going to come in there and do much to do with...
Well, Dan,
they're not going to change it unless you do something with the players.
Dan, Manchester United, one of the, if not the biggest club in world football, have not replaced Romelu Lukaku. They've not gone out and spent any money. They've not
Cavani.
Well, they're replacing him with it. That's not a replacement. That's a stopgap. That's not a replacement. That is someone that can come in and do a job for 2 seasons. That is not visionary. That is not coming in and saying, where does this football club see it? Where are we in 4 or 5 years' time? Where are we in 6 years' time? They should have gone out. They should have been ruthless, bought Harry Kane 5-6 years ago. That's the joined-up thinking I'm talking about, where they've gone out and said, this is going to be the man we're going to go for. We're going to break the bank, possibly a British transfer record at the time, go and buy the very, very best. United don't buy the best anymore.
Well, they spent £80 million on Jadon Sancho. They was after him for 2 seasons, and look at what they've done to that poor lad.
Didn't need him. What the problem that Sancho had, and the problem Dan James had, is that Ronaldo came along. Again, no joined-up thinking. It's scattergun approach. There is not a plan, and it's got to come from the very, very... Look, the best in the business right now, City and Liverpool, right? What they have done, how they've planned, and they've got this vision, and they've worked towards it. Their recruitment, the most important thing you will ever get, other than getting the manager right, is getting your recruitment right. If you get those 2 things right, you've got a great chance. And United at the moment have got neither right.
Daniel,
What players would you get rid of, though? If
Well,
you
there's
had
an aging
5
squad.
players you could get rid of.
Well,
5 players, and you could get rid of any one of them. What ones would you get rid of?
I think you're going to have to look at Cavani, right? Start from the very top. Like I said, go out, make a statement bid. Go out and get the boy. Do you know what I really like at the minute? Is the boy Isak, who's playing in Spain, the Swedish boy. I watched him in the.
he's
right?
fantastic.
Go out and make a statement. Go out, spend some money on someone you know is going to be the next 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Build a team that you can hang your hat on.
Declan Rice.
There's another one, right? Man United, the biggest club in the world, supposedly. Go out and go out and sign the world or the very, very best. Name a time the United side the very, very best. When was the last time they've done that? The very best.
What would you do with these players that are actually sitting
well,
out there dummies
the problem
and throwing their arms up in the air? I mean, that's bad. I mean, that is really, really bad. They shouldn't be doing that.
No, but that comes from. But that also comes, Daniel. That comes from the manager. The manager's got to knock that on the head. I was standing there watching it, and the only person that actually was opening his mouth, a leader, was Darren Fletcher, who's on the side of the pitch. He's the technical director. He shouldn't even be on the bench. But he's on the bench, and he's trying to lift the players and telling them to keep the ball and try and G them up. There's not one person on the pitch that was actually saying, come on, lads, let's get this game by the scruff of the neck. The only person that done it for about 10 minutes was Bruno Fernandes when he come on. But apart from that, there was not one player who was like, come on, lads, we need to get hold of this because it ain't looking good. It's like they're just accepting defeat.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, though. Wouldn't you, in my eyes, I'd rather just turn around and say to these players that are spitting a dummy out, turn and say, look, I'm going to bench the lot of you, stick some kids in there. I'd rather lose fighting than lose the way we're losing.
Well, the kids are being let down right now. I mean, Mason Greenwood, right? One of the finest young talents this country's got right now. Okay,
played well, by the way.
Right?
Took him off.
You look at him. Who's taking care of Mason Greenwood? Is the club got his best interests right now at the way how his career is going to go? Because it feels as though.
What I'm saying. I would chuck all those in. I would play them. I don't care if I lose playing those players. At least they're playing with heart. At least they're.
I mean, it's easy to say you don't care, but you can't just do that.
No,
you know?
you can't. No, you can't have Cavani and Ronaldo and all these stars sat on the bench.
The centre half. You know, the United have not got that right. You look at what
Phil Jones played all right, by the way.
He did, but he didn't play for 2 years. No. I mean, when was the last time you played? But you played since him, haven't you? So they haven't got that part right. They've been mucking around with Bailly, who hasn't quite been the player they want. Harry Maguire's having a dreadful time right now. You know, Varane's come in at a time where you really want to come into a team that's quite settled, where you can slot himself in. Lindelof is in there as well. The recruitment at United now, and you look at what they've done, the scattergun approach has been pretty poor.
Yeah, I think they're absolutely shocking right now.